All right, we're here with Rochester senior Blake Pasley, who's doing the pole vault, also running in 2 relays and the 400 for the Rockets. When it comes to sectionals on Friday, Blake, I just talk about your season a little bit and how it's going for you.
It's been going pretty well right now. Our 4x2 is really coming together right now. We got the state time, 4x4 hoping to make it in state, 400 also hoping to make it in state, and then pole vault got qualifying height a couple times, so hopefully I can get there too.
Pole vault, I know you've hit 15 even 3 times here in the last week or so. Did you have a goal coming into the season as far as how high you wanted to go?
Yeah, I wanna peak out at 16. That would be nice, but 15 was great. I mean, I was struggling at the beginning of the season with all the cold weather. 14, but yeah, 16 is my goal for the season.
I know on Thursday at the CS8 meet, you set the CS8 mark. I guess, what was your reaction from that, obviously? I
was pretty excited. I mean, 15 seems pretty high, so that was nice.
Specifically, when you're looking to come to here at sectionals and then go into state, is there anything that you're specifically working on with your technique or form or anything of that nature?
Yeah, it's getting warmer, so I'm getting on bigger poles, trying to get comfortable with all my poles. And technique. I mean, technique's a lot, so try and get off the top a little bit better, get higher.
Last year, obviously, I think you finished 10th, tied for 9th, but I imagine the guy had one less fault.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you take away from that going into this year?
I mean, I think it gives me a little push to do a little better this year. I wasn't really happy with last year's result, so I think this year gives me a little something to go after this year.
As far as your relays, where are you guys at with that? As far as, I mean, obviously there's certain times you have to make just to qualify, and obviously you finish in the top 2, you make state. But as far as where you've come from the beginning of the season, time-wise,
our relays have came a long way. I mean, we've been running the whole year. We've been running about 2 seconds under qualifying for state, and then just last week we got that state time in the 4x2. So that was really nice. That was really fun to get the whole team into it, and the relays. It was nice.
And obviously you've got to replicate that here at sectionals. So.
That's the thing. It's all come together at the right time too. I mean, our 4x2 ran our best time in our last meet, so hopefully we can just continue into this next meet with our best times and get everyone going to state.
Why is it in the end that you picked Eastern?
Eastern, the coach really got me. He seems like he really knows what's going on. I mean, he's got great vaulters there, and I think just kind of the thing he's built up there kind of drew me there, just to see how high they're going and everything. And it's kind of always been my dream to go vault in college, and especially at that height. So that was pretty nice.
So we've been very lucky to have Blake for his senior season this year. I mean, I've never seen a more impressive athlete in my time. This is my 6th year coaching track, and I've never seen an all-around athlete that even comes close to what he's able to do on vault alone. In most teams, I mean, that's 10 points every time. I mean, to be 15 feet at vault is great, and I think he's going to be on to 16-6 by the time we get to state. So I think you're really going to see some amazing things from him. But I think what's the most impressive is how humble he is. He's probably the most humble athlete I've ever met in my life, and I mean, he's got every reason to be proud of himself for all of his accomplishments. But he's soft-spoken. I mean, he's a big buddy at school. He's the one that you want to talk to on the team. He's the one that quietly has your back. He's the one that talks to you after the meet when you don't do so well. And I don't think I've ever seen him frown in my life. He's always happy. He's always ready to be there. What can I do? How can I be better? And this year we've kind of upped his workload as far as the running goes, and he's responded really well. He's ranked 3rd going to sectionals in the Open 400. He's running anchor on our 2 most important relays, and he's vaulting. So I mean, he's going to have a busy day, but every time we add more to his workload, he just smiles and say, "Great, what more can I do, Coach?" And
can you talk about a little bit where he's at with the pole vault? Obviously, he hit 15 flat. I guess the last 3 meets.
Yes, he hit
CS8 record.
Yep, he hit 15, and then at our area best meet, he was actually get on to his next size pole, and that's what's going to take him 16 feet, 16.6. He got through it on his last attempt, and with vault, once you get through a pole, that means you can actually use it to vault. You're comfortable on it, and if we can get him through it on state and up onto it, that pole has the height to throw him up 16.6. He's got the form. arm, so he just has to trust it. We just haven't had the warm weather to use it. He was almost on it in indoor season, and then it's taken us all the way back to now to get back to that pole because of all the cold and the rain. But I mean, he's hit it at the right time, and I think our goal is to get 15.6 clean at sectionals, and then at state, whatever you have to do the first day, you know, get into finals, jump once, get it done, and then in finals, you know, put on a show and be that guy at 16.6 that everybody's coming down there to see. He's worked hard for 4 years, and he deserves it. I mean, he's technically great, and what makes him such an amazing vaulter is his speed going into the box. He might not always finish over the top pretty, and he might have, you know, his good days and his bad days, but he has more speed going into the box than any vaulter you're going to see in the state of Illinois 1A through 3A, and that's what makes him a special athlete.